Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Powers 4 replay. Spawn on the south side as the blue British forces, we have Tiao, Carreiro. On the north side as the red Incans, we have Caballero02. Oh, thank you for the follow, Moonshine AOE. Probably butchered that name well enough. We have now the exotic doggo going down. Let's take a look and see what natives are on the map. We have the House of Hasburg. They don't have funny faces, I can see. We got mounted infantry, a unique ranged heavy cav, and can be dismounted to apparently a heavy skirmisher. As we got the line infantry as well, a unique musketeer, which also gets different benefits when in each stance, as well as promotions. British player has not selected a deck just yet, nor has the Incan player just yet either. Red is eyeing for a trade post now. Got the ibex, the local goat population not being hunted. They are goats, right? They look like goats to me. And down here, we got the deer, the forest puppers. The mountain dogs versus the forest puppers. Clearly the best way to describe them, right? Now we've got the first shipment available. Let's see what he goes for. Or let's see what the British player goes for. Let's see now. We do got some villagers. We got the Virginia Company making manners cheaper, so you can start booming up with your villagers very early. More villagers. Food, wood, gold, longbowmen, musketeers, Scots Guards, musketeers and grenadier attack increase. And let's just go ahead and follow the blue explorer while covering the blue player. Team Grenadier Guard, musketeers and grenade troops hit points increase 15%. Though it also does not apply to Soldado and Filibuster. They must get applied to that, but they also counteract it with the same debuff. Got, of course, the cavalry combat, and I'm trying to select the explorer so I can move around the camera. Azar and Dragon hit point. Villagers, gold, longbowmen, infinite longbowmen, I should mention. Yeomen, longbowmen inflict more damage to heavy infantry and gain more range. Musketeers, gold stream guards, musketeers and grenadier attack and hit points increase 15%. Hussars, cavalry combat plus 15% on cavalry, falconets. You can stop this clicking, buddy. Of course, got infinite rockets, factory, and factory. It's now going for the cheaper manners as well. Let's see what his opponent's going for. Let's see now. We got villagers. We got the American allies. Ship 1 native embassy travels and enables you to choose a native ally at your embassy. The chosen ally will allow you to recruit native warriors and research some of your unique upgrades at the native embassy. Between the Carib, Mikupuchi, Zaptek allies. Of course, got exotic hardwoods, villagers, gold, some fattened llamas, Chimi runners, bloom spearmen, jungle bowmen, native treaties, war hut traps, also increases war huts by 50%. Amaraya support, sends 7 Chiquas and greatly improve them in combat, increase the build limit of Chiquas. Chica Brewing increases the food collection rate of the Contra houses. ×2 Town Center. 5 Priestess. Heals and converts enemy units. Jimmy Runners. Plumed Spearmen. Bolos Warriors. Gurkhas. Ajamarka support. I don't know how I pronounce any of these names in this game. Sends 9 jungle bowmen, improve their bonus damage with heavy infantry. Machu Pikachu sends you a citadel. Road building. All military units, land military moves faster, 10%. Don't see people going for that one all too often. Monumental Architect. Monumental Indian Architect increase the hit points of buildings and damage of the town center. So increase by 30 and then 35%. High ground, give your war huts additional range and line of sight. And terrace farming makes your villagers gather from farms and estates 20% faster. I know the Aztecs have a counterpart to it as well. I think it starts with a C, I think.
Spremny.
This map does also have some unique items, the city towers in the center. Upon capturing, I don't know if the range stack actually works, but I do know it does give you a tiny EXP trickle. You will have to clear out some of the local rogue marauding musketmen there. And he did actually attack that one, which is the ones that's defending the tower. This treasure only has one musketeer remaining. He does have a marauding karambit, so here. He does the aggro there, and we'll be able to pick up some treasure. He will lose a marauding musketeer. Yep, and some marauding musketeer does go down. We got a very large number of manners supported up by the British player on the front line. He's also collected wood on the front line as well. He's eyeing just more villagers. He currently has 31. His opponent has 22, so he's really on the boom up of his manners. Maybe a good idea if his opponent start being aggressive. He's getting out a pair of war hut Travis, which could be used to place around one of these city towers. And now do have Blue's Explorer being pursued by some of the scouts and by the Explorer and by the marauding Krabbit and by another scout there. Looks like he does go for a bit more of a non-native name for the British people. And we got Monco Inca, which is probably another actual game-generated name. These runners don't do bonus damage. Their damage is not good. Simply put them into go along with the Explorer to help obtain treasures. He does take out the English Explorer there. Now he's eyeing for some of the local Greeks, isn't that? But yeah, I don't think I covered this one here. The Everzone and the Boyars. So getting some local Greeks. Does go himself convert himself a witch hunter. Red has gone for both his trading posts over here, has gotten these local natives as well. The native Habsburgs and native Greeks. Blue has only gotten one trade post at the moment. He does have quite a bit of wood. He could go for another trade post. Right now he's just trying to boom up on villagers. Does have a good number of musketeers. Very good. And his opponent has bought some line infantry, which is a musketeer variant. Which does have improved hit points when being nearby other ones, right? Nope. I'm not sure the plus 14 health is coming from. Maybe from a shipment. Nope. Does unmount the musketeers or the mounted infantry. Some of these guys get promoted, and they are classified as light infantry. You notice they're classified as heavy cav, heavy range cav, but you also the classified as light infantry on the ground. That makes no sense to me. They should just be called light cav at that point. We do got a good number of hussars and some idle villagers as well. Another shipment is available. He does bring himself some gold or coin. Some local marauding musketeers will be going down. Are they classified as heavy? Nope, they're not classified as heavy. Just bought some of the manors here. The city tower has been claimed by the red player. Even though it says it has a range attack, it does not appear it fires, at least not against these units. We got some longbows spawning in the field, as well as musketeers. A good composition. One good versus heavy, one's good versus general purpose. However, these Everzones are very good versus heavy. They're a skirmisher unit, ×3 damage versus heavy. The Hussars will be very useful versus them. The Longbowmen, of course, have excellent range to hit them as well. And now I'll free up some more space for the British player to pull out some more manors to get out some additional settlers. And thanks to Virginia Company, these manors cost 90 wood. That is dirt cheap. Takes out some of these units there. Cheap boss advance forward, that's of course a scout unit. Musketeers making our advance, trying to get some more damage on these. Oh, it does actually fire there. Okay, that's good to know. Now from here it's fire. Spear advancing forward, they do get countered by the longbowmen. They're a heavy unit. Musketeers now advancing forward. Now got the Hussars advancing forward, trying to get some good engagements. We have more than cheap boss or chimney runners now being pulled on the field. Getting good engagement onto the Musketeers, but Musketeers melee attacks do bonus damage to shock units, such as the cheap boss runners. Hussars do clean up the rest of those plume spears. The Hussars now engaging all the various infantry units back here. Does kill off the Explorer there, and so some chimney runners. Now the rest of these forces being pursued. These units do less damage versus cavalry. But it looks like the cavalry being focused down there. More chimney runners there, but they're engaging the musketeers, which is good opportunity by the musketeers. Now they're trying to get the longbowmen there. All the musketeers have gone down. More of these mounted infantry advancing forward. Okay, they are not. It says heavy range, but they're in hand attack mode. They do have a range attack though. Another round of longbowmen maybe coming on out. He does get out another 9. Of course, they will get overrun by shock infantry. These villagers may want to get sent down, so they may want to pull out the town militia as well. He is going for H3. He is going for the adventurer. Has another shipment available. He may be eyeing for a line of only falconets. Falconets seem pretty good to me at the moment. Oh, I just realized a bunch of Hussars came out and they're overrunning the Everzones. Of course, the dismounted infantry are skirmisher variant themselves, so the Hussars are great versus both those natives. Struggle moment advancing forward right now. The Incan player needs to pull out more plume spearmen. His entire composition is vulnerable to the Hussars. Got some militiamen now pulling the field. There's Sacred Band Infantry to pull on the field. It does get out 8 Sacred Band Infantry, which are a musketeer, stronger in groups. I don't know how it's defined strong groups. They get plus 10 health, but that could be for something else. They are a musketeer variant as well. Heavy infantry. I don't think anything too special about them. They don't get promotion, so they look like awfully normal musketeers. The British players are playing out a good number of longbows, which will do bonus damage as musketeers. And they will do regular damage as jungle bowmen and the other skirmishers. Got a good number of Hussars now pulled on field as well. The British player does have another shipment available. He is, of course, next age. His opponent has not advanced next age. He has gotten his shipment of Hussars. I probably would have gone for the falconets myself. Recovers Explorer there. The Incan player has a lot of resources stockpiled up. He may want to age up. He's now bringing the Catharsis. I'm not sure what that is. I know what it means in RimWorld. Not sure what it means in Age of Empires 3. Now he's eyeing for the messenger. Now we got the Magyar Hussars have been pulled in the field. We got a grand total of 1 Magyar Hussar, which does have excellent health, 640 health, 30 damage, and a good attack speed. We got a regular Hussars. They do have they have basically just double health.
Again.
They literally do just have double health. Nothing too fancy, sometimes you just need a really heavy horsey. I think we just saw the... what's it called? The one free shipment. Or no, which is all Crown Lands. More longbowmen, more hussars being put on the field. Good composition. And if all grenadiers probably wouldn't hurt either.
Yes?
Longbowman siege attack is not too particularly great. Does get some good damage there. Of course, right now the war hut firing, so is the town center as well, getting 18 damage per shot. More than this amount of infantry is advancing on forward, trying to get a volley on these forces. Designing for more Shimi runners, which is probably a good item this moment in time. Shimi runners now engage the longbow, able to get a good engagement there. Hussars just not bad, not a great angle there. Taking out some of those lone longbow along the flanks as well. Shimi runners now advancing on forward. Hussars just trying to engage them. It'll be relatively equal there. Magyar Hussar is hacking away as well. Longbow trying to fall back behind the Hussars. Gets good damage there. Now do have a shipment of Bolas warriors in the corner field. And it does get a big button plume spearman bullet on out. Inca player is starting to get overran. He has currently 54 population on the field. His one has 142. Nearly twice in onboards as well. And most of the Inca player does back of the game now. It's Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.